Okay, hi guys. First and foremost, let me personally apologize. I'm so sorry this video is late. I've been literally trying to do this video since January 17th, and on that day I tried several times and it was just not working out. And then following the Martin Luther King holiday, we had an ice and snowstorm and our power was out for the following Sunday through Tuesday afternoon. So I have literally been playing catch up since we received our power back. It's just been nuts. So, with that said, I'm going to jump right in. I recently came up with a new way to cover topic posts for the blog by covering a topic post on more than one channel that the Abler is on. I'm calling this method cross coverage. What that means is this. I will post a little synopsis and the resources that I use for any topic post I choose onto the blog. Then I will post whatever other social media platforms, like a sister platform, let's say. Like say for instance, for this, to test this new method out, it's not only going to be featured on the blog, but it'll be featured on the Abler's podcast, the Many Faces of the Able podcast. And what I will do is I will have a more detailed episode on the podcast, put the link to the podcast on the blog, and then mention the blog on the podcast. That way, it's covering two different platforms that the Abler is on and still bringing an audience to the blog itself. Not only bringing up that number of audience views, but also the number of audience views in the podcast. So, I finished the notes for this new method, and I chose the topic of cluster headaches. I chose this topic because it's very personal to me. My sister is a chronic cluster and migraine sufferer. She is the reason why I started the work with the Abler in the beginning. The Abler is a blog that was launched in July of 2016 and has now grown from an online presence. It has a Facebook group, which is public domain. It has a Facebook like page, which is also public domain. Every link and platform that the Abler is on is public domain. So, it is on Blogger. I use the Blogger platform to promote the blog. And that handle is https://ctheable.blogspot.com. That is the blog. There you will find a contact form, as well as a lot of content. Excuse me. On the contact form, you simply put your name and email address and message. All I ask is whether you contact me through that contact form or any other form of communication that the Abler is on, to please verify what this contact is about. Whether it's about sponsorships, affiliations, working together, topic for the blog or post, topic for the podcast, you want to host with me on the podcast, please just specify. So what is going to happen is this. The new schedule for the podcast, again, the Many Faces of the Able podcast, which is on Spotify and Apple. If you don't feel like, downloading the free Anchor app, Anchor is the platform that I use for the podcast. That is pretty much basically what it is. And it is on Google Play as well. It is free. You can download it. Search the Many Faces of the Able podcast. Look for the yellow and blue icon. Listen to us. If you like us, follow us. Call in. Leave a message on the Anchor platform. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. That show was originally supposed to be on the next coming episode was originally supposed to be on the 23rd. I believe. But since we lost power, I had to push everything back. So now this new episode where I test out this new method of coverage, the topic will be again cluster headaches, will air on February 2nd. I'm going to pre-record it within the next couple of days since I finished the notes today, just to make sure I have time in between to do edits in case it needs it. Okay, guys? So what I would like to do is show you my Anchor platform. You know what, guys? I think I know why this is not showing up. It's not showing up because I apologize for this, guys, because we're expecting another snowstorm starting tonight, supposedly, and going into until Thursday. So this will probably explain why things have been acting so slow lately, internet-wise. Because even when I was trying to finish up the notes earlier today, I like to listen to music, and I couldn't get anything to play. Not even on Bluetooth, because my lamp has Bluetooth, so I can listen to music through my phone, through the lamp and whatnot, and it just wouldn't play. I was so annoyed. I finally got Spotify to play, but it was only after like 10 times, and I had to force quit several times. But that is my deal. Okay, so here you will find the money section. These are 2 new features that Anchor has recently released. One of the features I'm going to be activating right away. I'm going to try to do it before I post the new episode for the blog, or after. Most likely after, because whoever hears the episode on cluster headaches and finds it interesting enough, I'm hoping will be willing to work with me sponsorship-wise. Now, sponsorship-wise, basically what that means is the people behind Anchor team you up with sponsors that fit your podcast and your channel. And what you do is you record a simple little commercial episode where you mention them. You put it in the middle of the show. And if they like what you hear, you get paid. It is not a lot of money, please, so you don't get rich. The most you can get, $10 to $12. Depending on sponsorships. You can have more than one sponsor, but you can't have them on multiple, on the same episode, all at once. It wouldn't look right, doesn't sound right, just it won't work. So, the more sponsors you have, the better off you'll be in your back catalog. The other option that they have for payment and revenue concerning your podcast is listener support. What that is you activate it as you see here. Once you activate it, your listener will get the link. It'll say, support this podcast. You have a choice to choose from 3 different tiers of payment. 99 cents, $4.99 I believe, and $10. That is it. It's a monthly subscription. If the sponsorship thing for my podcast works out well enough, then I will activate that one as well. If not, I'll just do only one for now. That is that for Anchor. What else do I want to show you guys? Oh, yes. here we go. I recently updated and put it on all of the Ablers platforms, the payment service that the Ablers platform now offers. Those services went into effect January 3rd of 2019. The service categories are social media and interviews. Now, before I suggested payment for these services, I have completed over a dozen interviews before this ever came into effect, or I had the idea of it. So I want you all to be aware that I do know what I'm doing. The additional things I added to this presentation are small, but they are packed full. And after I go through that and go through the packages and services we provide, I will stop here and I will show you the different ways you can contact me if you don't want to contact me through the Ablers social media presence. Now, here we go. We're going to start off with social media. Standalone social media, meaning without a post connected to it, is $10. If you would like a post connected to it, or I say, hey, come check them out, so-and-so's new project out on Instagram, that is $15. Now here's where I made the adjustments. Payment method will be PayPal. I require every interviewee prospect to pay me before I complete your requested service. Because if I do a service for you and I do not get paid afterwards, then, I get gypped. So please be prepared to pay me whatever, based on whatever package you choose, the money before I complete the task for you. Once you hand over the money and it goes through my PayPal account and I see I have it, I will start on the chosen service you picked. If it is a topic that I don't have any prior knowledge of, I will need at least a week to research. So please allow that. Now we're going to go into services. Social media. Social media combinations of 2. Now if you come to me and you say, I want to promote my new project on your platform, but I don't know what 2 social media platforms I want, so I'm leaving it up to you, that's going to be $5. But if you specify what 2 platforms you would like it to be on, that's going to be $10. If you would like it to be on 4 platforms, and you specify to me what those 4 are, it'll be again another $10. If you would like it to be up to 6 platforms, and 6 as high as I go, it'll be $20. Now on to interviews. This is where also I made some changes. A basic interview with no introduction or personal photo or social media added to it. Just a simple 10 question, straightforward, boom, right into the interview, will be $5. But if you request any additional information, like you want a link to a YouTube trailer or links to your most active social media presence or links to an article related to this, then that'll be an additional $5 to every addition you ask for. Full-length feature interviews consist of 12 questions, including social media and personal photos. Up to 3 personal photos is $50. If it goes up to more than 3 personal photos or 3 stock, if you want more than 3 stock, it goes up to $55. Now, for stock photo, what I do is I credit the website that I get the photo from. I do not credit the photographer because I don't know if it is the actual photographer or not. Because there has been instances where the person that says, oh, I took this photo, and then somebody contacts me and says, no, that's my work. So just to kind of cover myself and protect myself, I just post the link to where I found the photo. And I use royalty-free websites like Unsplash, Pixabay, and so forth. So, again, $5, $55 if you want more than 3. And you do get final say on what photos go where once I choose them. The ultimate interview package, which is 15 questions, a custom written introduction and introduction by me, 3 or more personal photos, 3 or more stock photos, your choice and your final say again, and then all of the social media features we offer with this interview package. That'll come up to $100. Again, the limit for photos on either 2 packages, guys, will be 5. Okay? And if you request a photo for the basic interview package, I will only go up to 3 for that, because unless they're really specific, certain photos you want that really go with your interview, then I only ask for 3 as far as more than one personal photo. That again is only an additional ask if you ask for it. Now, if you are a member of the Facebook group for the Abler or the Facebook page, I came up with a discount for you guys. You can use this discount if you would like to participate in the paid services. However, if you do not wish to participate in the paid services, that is completely fine. It in no way changes or affects your status of either being in the group or on the page. This is just my way of saying thank you. Excuse me. The discount is called the Abler's Loyalty Fan and Member Appreciation Discount. And here, the discount for the Facebook group, which is 20%, the discount for the Facebook like page, formerly known as fan page, 10%. These discounts are year-round. And the qualifications are as follows. For the Facebook group, you must be a member of the group for at least 6 months to a year and must be an active member and considered a regular by myself, the head administrator, or my monitor, Chris. Meaning you interact with other members and you post frequently. What is not allowed? Self-promotion, hate speech, bullying, or pushing a political or religious point of view. Qualification for the Facebook like fan page is this. You must never have spammed the inbox or our wall, and you must have been a fan of the page for at least 6 months to a year. That is that there. Now, I wanted to go over another thing with you guys, and that is I am working on an online store for products and clothing for the Abler. Now, the only information I have so far is the name. It's going to be called Able. It'll be apparel for people with unique gifts and equality and social justice for all. I've chosen the dropship company, which will be Printify, and I'm using Shopify as my online shop platform. There will only be 3 products to start out in the store. I've chosen those products. I don't want to say what they are. I want to surprise you guys and let you know what they will be once I have the debut date. I am doing a special charity event with my good friend Roxanne. She's a 31 consultant. She sells 31 products, various products that you can customize that'll help you organize. And guys, she gave me a little tote for my birthday, and I must tell you, it holds so much crap. So, if you're looking to organize this new year, get yourself organized more, please check out our event that'll be happening March 23rd, 2019. That is Saturday. I do not know if it'll be a private or a public one. If you guys would like more information on 31 products, please let me know and I'll be glad to do an interview or a video like this again. And I'll make sure Roxanne's available to answer any and all questions you would like to as well. Or I can just write them down and read them off, if that's easier as well. We're doing it for a charity because your company occasionally does charity work. The charity we've chosen is United Cerebral Palsy. So I'm going to also be featuring this on the Ablers platforms and the blog to get more attention to that charity. United Cerebral Palsy has its own chapter in pretty much, I think, every state, and Connecticut has one as well. Cerebral palsy is a physical disability that affects 17 million people worldwide. It is the most common childhood disability as of lately. I have that disability. I have hemiplegia spastic cerebral palsy, hemi meaning the left side. What happened was I suffered a stroke shortly after birth. I was born 3 or 4 months premature, I think 3, and I spent the first 4 months of my life in the NICU. I died 3 times and I was revived 3 times, and I am now in the medical book because I was the first preemie in the early 80s to have such every awful condition there possibly could, being born prematurely. So that is that, and I'm going to show you guys the website. I just had it. One moment, guys. Just want to. There we go. This is the charity that the event will be based off of. And if you guys would like a future video, or maybe podcast, future explanation of what this condition is, how you can help, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask me. I'm more than welcome to do anything like that, or answer any questions or comments you may have. So here you go. This is the Connecticut chapter. And again, the event is going to be on March 23rd. It's going to be a Facebook event. I do not know if it will be a public one or a private one. I'm assuming private. But if you guys would like me to make another video that's separate from this and just concerning 31 products, I can contact Roxanne and let her know, and we can do a video. And I can share any and all information, questions, what have you, and send you guys to Roxanne if you're interested. You know? Okay, so that is that. Also, I wanted to show you guys something else before I got out of here. For the event, I came up with a little promo thing where I'm going to offer the first week of the store's debut free shipping. So, here it is. Again, I don't have the date. I don't know when the store will be live. I just know the type of products I will have on it, the platform I'm going to use, and the drop shipping company I'm going to use, and of course the name of the store. If anybody is interested that is watching this video or comes across this video and would like this flyer, because it will be updated once I have the debut date and whatnot on it, that'll have that information as well once it's updated. If anybody would like this graphic to use on the online store when it comes to be live, because I'll have the website link there as well. Please let me know. Just leave a comment in the video. Say about online store, I want the free shipping, and I will make sure you guys get it. Okay? Just leave me your email addresses, please. And first and last name so I know who I'm sending it to and whatnot. Once I get the store up and running, it's going to have a mailing list. I don't know if I'm going to use the one that the store comes with. I'm assuming I am. I don't know. I have to look into MailChimp, but let's just say, for safety's sake, I may just use whatever Shopify offers, if it is free. Because honestly, guys, I want to test this out in very small waters. That's why the product list is very small. So that's coming up. I don't, again, have a debut date. But this graphic will be used for the Facebook event that is coming up on March 23rd, 2019. That way, anybody who wants to buy from Roxanne, or anybody that's watching this video, can contact me and let me know what they're interested about. Also, if anybody out there is interested in working with me outside of the online store, whether it be writing rides, affiliate marketing, or anything like that, I'm more than welcome, to work with you guys. As I said before, there is a way you can contact me outside the Abler social media presence if you feel comfortable enough to do so. And some of the ways are this. I have put my other Facebook page, which is where I post my writings on the side, and occasionally about what I'm doing with the Abler or my advocacy work in general. It depends on if it fits. So that's that. Now I will show you the link there. And I will also show you guys the link to the Abler on Apple. Alright, so you guys know. So this is the other page that I have listed as a contact. You can send me a message. It says right here. I just specified that however you contact me on whatever platform, just please specify the topic of conversation so that I'm aware and prepared to talk about what you want to talk about. Okay, that is that. Also, I have my LinkedIn profile, which you can check out here live. Here we go. This is my LinkedIn profile. I do have some pretty exciting things coming up, hopefully that'll work out for the Abler in general. One is someone contacted me through, I'm not going to share their information, through LinkedIn here, and they asked me to do a guest spot blog post with their company, I assume, about how I started my business, meaning the Abler. I don't have any more details than that. I just agreed to do it. I know it's not a paid position, but I feel this is a good opportunity to get the word out about the Abler and reach a new audience. That is happening. I am also in contact with somebody who I work with, as you guys may or may not know. I'll share the link right now. Hold on 1 minute. illness. Right? I am a member of the Chronic Illness Bloggers Network, and what that is that they connect bloggers with affiliate opportunities. So I connected with one particular affiliate today, and I'm not going to share any more about that because I want you guys to check out the review when it's ready to go and I have it set to go and whatnot. But again, if this works out like it has in the past, it's another way for me not only to gather revenue, but to get the word out about my work in general. So this is the website in which the Abler is a resource for and listed as a blogger. So this is a website, and it's just amazing. You do have to be careful about which products or reviews or affiliations you connect with, because some of them do have requirements depending on what the business wants from the blogger. So not every opportunity that may arise come your way, and you may not hear right away from the business you want to connect with. So what I advise is don't be discouraged, just keep trying, and don't fill out every opportunity you see. Make sure when you look at this list and you're connected to this platform and you start getting the emails, because Jenna is very good about informing the bloggers with appropriate information and whatnot. Jenna is the founder of this platform. That it fits your message in your niche, so to speak. If it does not, you don't do it, because you won't be interested in doing it, and there are people that depend on you to get these services done. So that is that. I'm still waiting on hearing from another possible networking opportunity as well. I sent in the required forms a few days ago. I'll follow up. I also have a conference meeting coming up that it's another big opportunity for the blog that I don't want to get into because I don't know what the end result will be. But as soon as all these possibilities have a definite answer to them, I of course will let you guys know. I will share it in a video and any other form of communication the Abler is on. Now, I wanted to share with you guys something else. And that was, that I recently did a new mission statement for the Abler. And it is right here. And it is as follows: to provide a platform for those who feel voiceless and discarded, to provide a safe place to discuss all matters considered taboo by society, to educate and slowly erase the stigma related to most topics in today's society, to provide a safe place free from judgment and shame, where anyone can share their story and for them to know that their voice is valued and most importantly heard. And then it goes on to say, where I list the new paid services we have and how you can contact me. Again, the email address, the link to the blog, and the Facebook page link where you can search us and find us. This is our new motto as well. This is a quote that I took directly from one of my new pieces that I first published with The Mighty. And the quote is as follows: "Your voice is what the world needs to hear." And again, that is our new mantra for the Abler. Because the original one I had sounded too much like a commercial that's already been publicized, like NBC, if you know what I mean. So I wanted to go with something that I wrote just to protect myself and prevent possible lawsuit in the near future. So that is that. Also, we have new business cards. And as you can see, it has again my email address, janejalik72082@gmail.com, the Facebook page for the Abler, and the website, the blog. So that is that right there. Here, this is a better picture. Right there, yep. Again, another way you guys can contact me if you don't want to do it through the Abler's platforms. Just simply go through the contact form on the blog itself, and I will show it to you guys right now. Oh, I'm also here on aboutme.com. So if you have a profile there, you can search me there as well. We have an email notification list, so every time the blog gets updated, you can be notified. We're also involved with Blog Meets Brand. And recently, guys, I will show you this as well. Because I need it for our recent new networking opportunity for the blog, I need to have a ShareASale account. I believe that's how you say it. So I signed up for that today. And what that is one of the top affiliate marketing programs. So that is going to be very exciting. And I'll show you guys what that website looks like just as soon as I find the... And as you can see here, this is my badge for the Chronic Illness Network, Bloggers Network. And here's the contact form. As you can see, it's very simple. All you do is put in your name and email in the message. What I would advise anybody do when they contact me on any platform, to please just verify what the topic is we're discussing, so I know and I can prepare. Then you just simply hit the send, and I will get it directly. Okay? You should also know that there is a suggestion box on this blog. You can leave your suggestions of what you want me to add, change, or anything like that. Anything at all concerning my work. Okay? So that is that. And I will show you guys the it's called ShareASale, and this is the website. I'm sorry for my slow internet, guys. We're supposed to get another storm, so I think this has to do with that. Here's the website, and I just made my account today. I'm not signed in. I won't show that information. But this is the website, and I'm hoping it'll be successful enough for the blog itself. In general, after this networking opportunity comes into fruition, so to speak. So I'm very excited about that. And as the updates come for the blog with all the things I have in the works right now, I of course will make a video and I will post on all the Abler social media platforms and give you guys the update. With that said, I'm going to call it a night, and I want to remind everyone to please be aware that this Saturday, February 2nd, the new method for crossover coverage, the topic cluster headaches, will be going up Saturday. I will share it on the blog and it will be on the podcast, and vice versa. This is how it's going to go. I am not going to be doing it for every topic on the list. It's just probably going to be for every third topic that I choose. So before I get off of here, because I just remembered, I want to show you guys what the podcast looks like on Apple in case you want to search us there. Oh, I didn't know about this. I gotta listen to that. Hold on, let me search now. I should probably put this link up on the blog instead of posting them separately every time, because it doesn't look very neat. I have to be honest, guys, it really doesn't. And here we are. Wow. It's so weird to see me. And we're going to copy the link. And I'm going to go back on Blogger. Because what I want to do, and I want you guys to watch in case I make a mistake, is what